But what the referral program is every time someone purchases from you or refers someone to you, whether or not it's an order or a party or they sign up, if it's outside of a party, they get a referral card. Okay. The referral cards, there's actually in Dropbox in the training folder, there's a folder called Referral Program. And this document goes over all of the things. But I am going to cover like the main points, and like quick statistics because it's really important. So repeat customers spend 67% more than new customers. So it's 16 times more expensive to make a new customer as profitable as a repeat customer would. It's anywhere from 5 to times more expensive to get a new customer than to keep an existing customer. And 80% of your revenue will come from 20% of your existing customers. 5% increase in retention can increase your profitability by 75%. And the average value of a lost or non-repeat customer is $243 each. So increasing your repeat business, this is where the referral cards come from. If you've ever used like a punch card at Buckle or Maurice's or even like something as simple as like a coffee shop, it's a similar concept. It's a repeat business program. So the info, there's also examples in Dropbox of the front and back of the card. I can show you mine. Pause 1 second again. I had it and then I didn't. I don't know what's happening. So all of my information is actually on the front. So you get this from the print center. That way it's corporate approved. You don't get in trouble for it. And we actually help them create the template for, like, they use the idea of our referral cards to make their own on Print Center. So it's really easy to plug it in. But what I say during a party, I guess you're not gonna be able to see it. But there's front and back pictures. It just says Romance Rewards Card, Pure Romance by Andrea Hansone. Receive 1 card for every order, signed consultant lead, or outside party booking. Collect 5 cards and receive $75 in retail items. And then there's an asterisk that says, does not include tax or shipping. And then it has my phone number and my website. So you hand that to every single customer that orders at a party. And then part of the reservicing class is you tell your hostess that for every order that she gets outside of her party, she gets a rewards card, right? So if she gets 4 people, and she ordered at her own party, if she gets 4 people to get outside orders, then she automatically has 5 cards, and that'll get her $75 in free retail. So the way that the math works on that is you will never lose money. Even if they only order a coochie 5 separate times to get that 5 different orders, you don't lose money. Okay? And that's only if they order the $75. But they don't just order $75. They order their big ticket item that they want $75 off. Okay? So you don't lose money in the long term on that one. And most of the time you aren't going to be losing any money in the order either. So it's a great referral. You don't keep track of these. They do. So I tell them that. I can go over my little spiel. So I say verbatim every single time in the ordering room. I'm like, okay, perfect. And then you actually get a pink card from me every time you place an order. So once you collect 5 pink cards, you get $75 in free stuff. Make sure to keep track of it because I won't, because that would be a hot mess. That's exactly how I say it. So you can put it in your wallet or you can throw it in the bag and keep it in like your drawer, like your secret drawer. You put it in your wallet and you will have girls right then that are like, okay, wait. And they'll pull out their wallet and slide it in next to their credit cards. These girls keep them because it's worth money. Okay? You are going to also use this referral card program for generating outside orders on your website. So if somebody orders off your website, you send them just a plain blank card and you write, "Thank you so much for your order. I really appreciate your business. It's women like you, blah, 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 blah." Like, you just write something super cheesy. I usually just end up writing, "Thank you for your order. I appreciate you and your business so much. XOXO Andrea." And I slip the rewards card in there and send it to them. It's 50 cents to cost me to ship it, but corporate's doing everything else for it. So I have women that I've never met or talked to in person that order from my site repeatedly, because even if they go to another party, they know if they order from me, they get a card. So, I'll also get an email or like a text, because it shows right here, like my phone number. I'll get a text saying, with a picture of the 5 cards. Now, if they're in person, the $75 in free product, if they're in person, they need to hand the cards back to you. So they're reusable. It's super nice. If they are not in person and they're like 3 hours away, you're not going to have them turn them in. So they can either mail them to you, which is a pain in the ass, and they don't want to do that. Or you just say, take a picture of the 5 laid out next to each other. And they have 5 laid out. And then they take a picture of it and send it to you. And you're like, okay, perfect. Now I want you to rip them all up and take another picture.
Okay.
So that they don't reuse it over and over. A lot of the questions that we get with these referral cards is, what happens when a girl has only ordered from you twice, but somehow she magically has 5 cards? That means her friends have given them to her, or I don't care where the cards come from. If she's going to order from me with 5 cards and only 2 of them are actually hers and 3 are from other girls, that just means the other girls have to collect more cards later too. Like, it doesn't lose you any money on that either, because it came from another order somewhere. Okay. So I don't care where they get the cards. If you have a hostess that refers a person to you that books a party outside of a party, okay? So it's just a random loyal customer that's like, "Hey, this is my consultant. She was thinking about hosting a party in July. What are your open dates? Or can you work with her?" You say, "Okay, perfect. Yeah. And I'm going to send you a referral card, like a rewards card." And you just send that to the hostess or the person that referred them. You don't send it to the girl that's hosting a party now. She gets one with her order the night of her party, and she already gets all this extra crap. She's not getting an extra card. These are rewards and referral cards. Okay. Another thing with these, you do not send them with flash order sales. You don't send them with flash sale orders, because that is a way, if somebody only orders during flash sales and they get these cards and then they redeem them, you would lose money on that. So we don't send these out for flash sales. This is for full retail amount. So I'm running a sale on National Orgasm Day. So that means if somebody gets a bundle of mine that's like $200, they can get $75 off of it. But if my bundle is $57, but it's originally, like if it's $57 on sale, but it's actually $80 retail, they only get $75 off of the $80 in retail.
Okay.
So this is retail amount. This is not just dollars. They also cannot redeem these cards, like I said, during a flash sale, unless you take it off that full price. So the rewards program and the referral program is really nice to have. They have fantastic ones on the, like I said, it's on the Print Center, or on Print Center, in Print Center. I don't know what to call it. But the things you have to include is your business name, Pure Romance By, the phone number and website, and then the program basics. Collect 5 cards, receive $75 in retail products. It doesn't count towards tax and shipping. Receive 1 card for every order. Signed consultant lead and outside party booking. Those words are really important because you want to make sure that it says outside party booking. Because she's not getting one if her friends book parties at parties. So if she has 2 girls that book a party at the party, she doesn't get cards for those 2. But if she has 2 girls book parties outside of her party, yeah, she gets 2 cards. And depending on how bad you need those parties, that's when she would get that certificate that's inside the box. The program is actually being referred to in the $100 Club letter, the referral program and stuff like that. And then can't use towards tax and shipping. Okay. Don't mention the program during your party or closing. It's just an extra thing you do in the ordering room. If you mention it during the party, then girls will hold their orders to get their friends more cards. Does that make sense? So we don't mention anything until the end, and then it doesn't even occur to them. So just don't say anything during the party. 75, and it's in retail. All the statistics. And then I wanted to give you other reservicing facts because these make my heart beat fast. I like facts. So, customer care also referenced as reservicing. There are a lot of reasons that people don't follow up, and this is a good example of following up. We're too busy with our current customers. We aren't sure what to say to them. We don't know the timeline to follow up. We don't want to seem pushy. We're afraid of the word no. It's too complicated. These rewards cards aren't any of those things. It's easy. You know what to do. You just send it to them. The sales, the data that's been compiled regarding sales per contact ratio. So 2% of sales are made on the first contact. So when you meet them at the party, 2% of sales. 3% of sales are made on the second contact when you send them the $100 Club letter or more likely the 2-week email. 5% of sales are made on the third contact, which is going to be the 5-week. 10% of the sales at the 8-week email. 80% of sales are actually made from the 5th to 12th contact. So these are just extra ways for you to touch them and actually make contact with them without sending them an email. Or so this counts as a touch, especially if they just ordered from you and you're following up. 95% of your competition will drop a prospect after the 3rd try. And this isn't just like those statistics. When you replace the word sales with people signing up, 2% of people sign up the first contact, 3% on the second, 5%, and it keeps going. So you have to continue talking to them 5 to 12 times or more. I have girls on my list that have been there for 7 years. 95% of people will stop talking to them after the 3rd try. And putting 25% more of your effort or making a 4th contact, 5th contact, to 8th contact, putting in more effort will improve your sales by over 100%. So it's not just sales, but also like prospect and booking. You see the girls who sign the rally boards and they sign the 5+, the 4, the 3, or you see them going in and they sign the 2 or more every single month. It's because they do not forget to follow up. Shelby Christensen and Chantel Mutard are the most followy uppy girls I've ever met in my life. They do not miss a follow-up, and neither does Amber. Amber, Shelby, and Chantel have some of the fastest growing teams on our big team, and it's because they do not miss an opportunity to follow up ever. Shelby is crazy follow-up. Crazy. So if you and her share customers and you aren't following up, if you aren't sending them the rewards cards, if you forget, like if they refer someone to you and you don't send them a card, sometimes they don't say anything, they just go to someone else. And you bet Shelby's never going to forget. I think she's forgotten once or twice, and she kicks herself for it and like says something. She's like, I forgot. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then she'll send them 2. Like, she is crazy on top of the ball. And there's a reason she's so successful, is because this works and talking to them works. So those are just some things. I think that's it, because we went over the rewards cards. If you do end up getting rewards cards, I want you to send me a picture of it before you order them and pay dollars. Because I don't want you to be missing something on accident and then have to rebuy them or something like that. So all the fields should be put out there and everything, but I can also I'm going to post a picture of my rewards cards below so that you guys can see the wording on them. They don't have to be fancy. There's pictures in Dropbox. Jenny's is not fancy. It can be super simple. You can make them on Word, I guess, and cut them out yourself, but that's a lot of work. So whatever you want to do. I'm going to end the live video. If you guys have any questions on the rewards cards or the referral program, let me know. Comment below and we will get you going. Otherwise,